Hello everyone. I am going to be doing another recipe from the wonderful country of Vietnam. I got this recipe from my friend Tu, and Tu, I actually offered her a opportunity to cook with me. However, she declined my offer because she obviously didn't want to be devastated on camera whenever I make this better than her. But okay, I don't know, that part was a joke too. I apologize. But this recipe is called Bún Riêu, and I spoke to somebody who is from actually Vietnam, and she mentioned I said that about 85% correct. So I will take that. Vietnamese is really hard, so I'm good with that. But I will bring in close for all the ingredients, and as always, the recipe is going to be in the description of the video. Alright, here's all the ingredients we're going to be using. It does use quite a bit, as you can see. Starting off, we're going to have some eggs, some dried minced shrimp, fried tofu, Thai chili peppers, vermicelli. Yeah, I got it right this time. We got some shallots, some bean sprouts, fresh lime, cilantro, mint leaves, tomatoes. We'll be using some frozen crab meat. We'll be using some minced crab and spices, a little bit of black pepper, some canola oil, a bit of this shrimp paste, and we got some fresh shrimp and some fresh ground pork, something called annato seeds. Not sure if that's right how to say it, but that's my best guess anyways. And you can either use 5 quarts of chicken broth, or if you can find it, 5 quarts of pork stock or broth. I unfortunately was unable to find any pork broth or stock, so I'm gonna have to use this mix here to make the 5 quarts worth of pork broth. All right, just like the chicken vermicelli that we made the first time, we're gonna want to start off by soaking the vermicelli to help out with making it easier to cook. And you want to soak these for about 30 minutes. All right, another thing that we're going to want to soak is our dried shrimp. So get some hot water, and then you're going to soak your dried shrimp for 20 minutes. All right, we're going to go ahead and mince up our shallots. Okay, we're going to go ahead and quarter our limes. Alright, we're going to get our tomatoes into some big chunks. About like that size. That'll be perfect. Just like that. You're going to do that for all your tomatoes. Alright, so we need to remove the skin and the tails from the shrimp because we're going to be mincing them up. So go ahead and remove the skin and the tails. Alright, once you have the skin and the tails removed from the shrimp, you're going to go ahead and mince them up. And the last, we're going to go ahead and finely slice up some of these Thai chili peppers. This is an optional thing if you want to add a little spice to your dish. And I love spicy food, so I will be doing that. Alright, the dried shrimp has been in the water soaking for 20 minutes, so I'm going to go ahead and mince these up. I'll finely mince these up. And we're going to set that aside. Alright, our vermicelli has been soaking for at least 30 minutes. So you want to get a large pot of water, and then you're going to set your heat to high. Bring the water to a boil. Alright, using a small saucepan, go ahead and add your canola oil. And you're gonna put this over medium heat. Once your oil's heated up, you're gonna add your annato seeds. Alright, once your canola oil is heated up, go ahead and add your seeds here. A little stir. So, what you're going to be looking for the annato seeds to release the red. Once they've released the red in the oil, then you're going to strain them. So that's what you're going to be looking for. Alright, once your water comes to a rolling boil, go ahead and add in your vermicelli. I'm just going to be cooking the vermicelli for 3 minutes, just a little bit past al dente. Alright, look at these annato seeds in the oil. You can see that the red has been released. So we're going to remove them from the heat. And you're going to want to strain these seeds. Keep the oil. Alright, 3 minutes has gone on, so we're going to go ahead and drain and shock our vermicelli noodles. Alright, once you've drained your vermicelli, go ahead and start shocking them. Prevent them from cooking and more importantly, sticking together. You're shocking them with cold water. I have the 5 quarts of water here. I'm going to add in our pork broth mix and give that a stir. Alright, once you have your pork stock made, you're going to go ahead and add it to a large pot. Alright, we got our pork stock in the pot, and so I have the heat on high. We're going to bring this to a boil. Alright, while we're waiting for the pork stock to boil, we can do something else. So I'm going to go ahead and add in to a mixing bowl our shallots. We're going to add in our shrimp that we minced up. And here's our ground pork. We're going to add all of that. Our dried shrimp that we minced. We're going to add all of that. Black pepper. Here's the crab meat. We're going to add all of that. Okay. We're going to add the entire can of this crab in spices, the entire 14-ounce can. Got a teaspoon of your shrimp paste. And last, you're going to add in all your eggs. And you're going to stir this loveliness all together. Okay, our pork stock has come to a boil. So I'm going to cut the heat down to low so I can simmer this. And we are going to ladle in our crab mixture into the pot. And according to 2, once it begins cooking, it's going to initially sink to the bottom, the crab mixture that is, but once it's cooked, it will rise to the top. It'll start floating. Alright, as you can see, a lot of it has risen up to the top. So we're going to add in our tofu and our tomatoes. And you're just going to cook the tomato, cook this until the tomatoes kind of softened up and are tender. Alright, I just checked and the tomatoes are soft now. One thing I want to mention that I left out, we're going to be adding, coming back to the Three Crabs brand fish sauce. We're going to be using some of this. So we're going to add that, 2 tablespoons of that to this. And now for the annato seed oil that we made earlier. So she mentioned we're going to start off with a tablespoon. What you're trying to do is you're basically dyeing the color of the soup to red, obviously. So we're going to start off with a tablespoon, and if that doesn't cut it out, then we can add another tablespoon, she mentioned. So we'll see how a tablespoon of that works. Still not quite red enough, so I am going to add in another tablespoon of the annatto oil. Alright, here's a second tablespoon. Give that a little stir. Okay, so after 2 tablespoons, that did the trick and is now red. I'm going to give this a taste test here. It tastes perfect. Alright, so we're going to build our dish now. Alright, time to build our bowl. We'll go ahead and start off with a base layer of the vermicelli. And you're going to ladle in your bun Rieu. Alright, once you got your bun Rieu in there, I'm going to start adding some of the herbs. Got some fresh mint here, some Thai chili peppers, some cilantro, some bean sprouts, and I am going to squeeze some of this lime. Alright, there we have it, bun Rieu. I hope y'all enjoy this recipe as much as I do. If y'all end up making it, please let me know what you thought of it as well. For the next video, I'll be making a dish from Saudi Arabia. Super stoked about making that. Never had anything from that country. So y'all guys take care.